911 honors the real-life heroes,
making a difference in your community.
So we'd actually just gotten done with a night training flight. One of our pilots, he got a call on the duty phone saying that there was like some sort of request being asked for us.
And the next thing you know, I hear him yell, "Kevo, look out." This giant boulder, about the size of a washing machine and a half, just nails my entire body, and it's teetering on my chest, threatening to keep rolling down the hill and crush my entire body. I started yelling to him, "It's killing me, it's killing me. You have to get this off of me." And I asked him, "Am I dying right now? Be honest with me so I can call my mom and tell her that I'm not gonna make it." A couple years ago, a buddy of mine that I randomly met on a bouldering trip got me really into rock hounding, which just going out in the middle of the nowhere and digging for cool rocks and whatnot. And so I had known about this place for a few years now. I really like doing it, so I decided to go back there and to go and try to find my own spot up there. It's basically a giant valley surrounded by mountains on both sides. So there's the Sierra Nevada mountains on one side and the Inyo Mountains on the other. And so when you're up in the Inyo Mountains, you have a great view of the Sierra. It's absolutely beautiful, and it's desolate. And when I mean desolate, I was out there for 5 days and I didn't see a single person. Sort of the scenario that you would expect for something to go wrong, unfortunately. There will be some like really cool rocks under these like big boulders. And so we just started digging under this big boulder, not really thinking of it. We were just doing what we do. I was digging and I went back to like just rest for a second. And the next thing you know, I hear him yell, "Kevo, look out." And I look up, and before I could even move or anything, this giant boulder, about the size of a washing machine and a half, just nails my entire body, puts me on my back. And at this point, it's crushing my legs, my pelvis, and it's teetering on my chest, threatening to keep rolling down the hill and crush my entire body. At that point, we started freaking out. So what he did is he stuffed a pickaxe under the boulder, and he was able to call for help. However, my right leg remained trapped, where we spent the next 7 hours waiting to get help.
Isaac, I have visual on them. Copy that.
Finally, we got a notification that the Inyo County Search and Rescue Team was on the way. It was dark at that point. I think it was about 8 p.m., something around that, when I finally saw those headlamps on the ridge starting to come down. And the guys just immediately started getting to work.
We're attempting to dig out and roll the boulder.
They drilled a few bolts into the boulder that was crushing me, and they ran a rope through those 2 bolts down to this giant rock that they use as an anchor, and basically, you know, started like pulling the rock with this thing called a high lift jack that's used to flip over Jeeps. When they pulled me out from the boulder, I was in excruciating pain. I couldn't even like really move without my whole body hurting. At that point, we knew that we needed to get to the hospital, but we were in such a remote area that there was no way they could just carry me down that hill or up that hill. We needed external help.
He probably wouldn't have the best odds throughout the night. Like he was in like pretty dire need of like getting out that minute. The ground crew was able to send us like an exact lat long. There was nowhere safe to land. The slope, there was kind of little Joshua trees everywhere. The only safe place to land was miles away.
Maintaining that hover takes a lot of coordination. Inside, like both pilots are talking, we're also talking to the crew chief, so it's constant, just like every second or two we're adjusting where we are.
So essentially, like once I got down, I just disconnected from the ropes. They all flew away, and then I kind of made my way up to Kevin. We packaged him up, we got hoisted up, and then we flew straight to the Fresno hospital.
I had a severed femoral artery in my left leg. I fractured my pelvis in 2 different spots. Also, a lot of dead tissue in my leg from that initial impact. I couldn't really feel my right foot at all just because it had been crushed for so long. Hey,
How you
what's
doing?
going on,
man?
So good to see you guys on better terms, honestly.
How are you?
Nice
It's great to
meet
see you.
guys.
What's up, man?
Nice to meet you guys. So good to see you guys again.
It's good to have you.
Thank you guys so much for everything. I wouldn't even be standing or walking if it wasn't for you guys, honestly. And you guys coming in there super late at night and getting me out of there in one piece. I can't even put into words how thankful I am.
Dude, it makes us really happy to see you just alive and well.
Were you the guy that threw up the...
Yeah, that was
that was you. That was, I'll always remember that. I will always remember that. A lot of other things could have gone wrong too, but those guys got me just in time to the point where it made the best out of the worst possible situation. And so seeing those guys and interacting with them, they're extremely cool guys and very down to earth. It was a life-changing experience, you know? I think about these guys almost every single day of my life, and they're so inspirational. It's inspired me in a way that I want to give back and help people in the same way that they were able to help me.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
We salute you.